So what's up guys, it's Barak and I'm back again. Today I have another video, another reaction, and it's a series called Adolescence. I think it's new, it's been released not long time ago. And yeah, I'm very curious to react to it. I've seen it trending sometimes, I've seen people talking about it, and yeah, I also want to watch it. And yeah, before I start, my name is Barak. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, turn your post notification button. And yeah, if you have any recommendation, any series you'd like me to check, any movies, please comment below in the comment sections, and or you can leave me a link there, and I'll make sure to check it out. And yeah, just without wasting time, let's jump on this reaction.
Disgusting.
I'm so sorry.
Vile. Oh, I can really smell that.
Sorry.
Bravo Delta 40 to Bravo Delta 50, will you receive an order?
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Okay, confirming 1051, ready to go, over.
Bravo Delta 50 to Bravo Delta 60. Are you ready to roll up?
Yep, ready.
Receive?
Are they like police
go, Joe.
officers?
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
It seems like an emergency. Oh no.
Police! Get down on the floor! What's going on?
I've got chickens upstairs!
What were you doing? I haven't done anything. Look, you've got the wrong house, I'm telling you. You're making a big mistake. Police, suspect found! Show me your hands! Get your hands in the air! Get your hands in the fucking air so I can see him now! Hey,
My name is D.I. Bascom. I have a warrant to search your premises, sir. Where's your son?
Well, it seems like they've come for the son, not the father or the mother. But it seems like they've come to the correct house because they went directly to the son's house. So it seems like they come for him specifically, not.
Where's your son? He's in his bedroom. What do you need your boy for?
Where is he?
Mum!
Hey, he's only a kid, mate.
Okay.
Hey,
Jamie Miller.
what's going on?
The time is 6:15 a.m. and I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder.
What?
You do not have to say anything. But Mr. Miller! Mr. Miller! I will arrest you for obstruction. Please stop. Please.
Madam, he's so young.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention one
Dad, I
question,
haven't done
something
anything.
which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you
Dad,
understand?
I haven't done anything!
Do you
Dad.
understand?
Son,
Do you understand?
Just tell him you understand, Jay.
All right, I understand.
Okay, good. Get up slowly, please. You got anything in your pockets that may harm me or you?
No.
I can't imagine how terrified he is to be having guns pointed at him at that age, being accused of murder, whether he's done it or not. But it's always very scary when you have guns pointed at you, not knowing how people are going to react, not knowing what is going on in the mind of the other person who is holding the gun on you. So yeah, I can understand the feeling. So strange and so scary.
I haven't done anything. I haven't.
Hey.
I'm not.
We'll get into that conversation when we get to the station, okay? This is not the place to be speaking about anything like that. All right? Save all of this for when we get there. And say another word. I'm gonna suggest something. When asked, you ask for a solicitor, okay? And you can speak to your parents about it when you get to the station. It won't make you seem more guilty. Just for your best interest, all right?
Yeah, I think asking for a lawyer is the best way, because he's very young, does not know what to do, does not know what to say, and whatever he say may be used against him in the court of law. So yeah, the best thing is to look for a lawyer, especially for that kind of charges, murder. No, I don't think need somebody to represent you.
Jamie.
It's Jamie Edward Miller.
And have you had your rights explained to you, Jamie?
What?
Did the officer explain that you don't need to speak, but anything you do say may be
Yeah.
given in evidence? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and will you be wanting a solicitor?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you have a solicitor, or do you want the station to provide one?
I don't know. I don't think so. Can you ask my dad, please?
Yeah. So because you're a juvenile, you need to be supported by an appropriate adult. Now, would you like that to be one of your parents, or would you like that to be
Yeah,
Derek?
I'd like my dad, please.
His parents,
Sure, you
obviously.
can have
Who
a think
else?
about
No.
that if you
I
want.
want my dad, please.
Okay. Next business, son. Are you fit and well?
What?
I feel like these questions should be asked in front of the parent. These questions, some of them are like sensitive. I mean, he's young, so he should have an adult near him to help him answer these questions, because I mean, he may ask something wrong, and then it may, in the future, it may affect him. So I don't like the fact that they're just questioning him while he's
Are you
alone there.
currently taking any medication for anything, Jamie? We just need to process you here, okay, son? The sooner we do this, the sooner we can bring your dad in. All right, lad? A cornflake's all right for you, Jamie? Just pay attention, Jamie. You're doing well, son. This bit's nearly over now. You're doing really well. Cornflakes are okay.
I can imagine what he's going through, man. To be that young, in that situation, surrounded by strangers giving you questions left and right, and your parents are not even allowed to see you at that moment. He's alone. He's supposed to answer his questions just like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't wish this anybody to be in that position.
Once you've had your breakfast, Jamie, a nurse will be brought.
Works is I'll be briefed by the arresting officers as to the particulars of the case, and I'll also catch up with what's been going on since Jamie's arrest. Okay? Do you have any complaints as to your treatment so far?
Yeah, he tore the house apart.
Yeah, they had guns and everything. They smashed the door in,
Okay.
wrecked the house.
When a violent death's taken place, that's sometimes the name of the game. The question is whether or not that was proportionate, and that we'll look at that later. Okay, but more importantly, how's Jamie doing?
He's, he asked me to be his thing. What did he call it?
Appropriate adult.
Appropriate.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's generally better. He has a parent in there with him. You can keep him calm while we try and work this out.
I think there's a sense that the parent do not trust this guy because he was basically appointed by the police. I mean, he works for the government. He's not appointed by the family, so I mean, he doesn't owe them anything.
Clothes off.
Not all of them.
I need to conduct a strip search.
Was that necessary?
Afraid so.
I'm not too sure about this, mate.
In front of everybody there,
Chance
they need
may
to
have some
search
sealed things on
the
or
guy
around your
naked.
body.
I mean, what kind of search is this?
He wet himself earlier on, so he's changed his undies and
I understand, Mr. Miller.
No, he changed his
Mr. Miller,
and everything.
Mr. Miller, I understand, but this is a serious offence. Okay, I've got scratch marks on his left arm.
Even as a parent, it's like, I mean, leave the guy alone. I mean, the guy is asked to like remove all his clothes in front of strangers. I mean, even for a parent, you want your children to do that. I mean, come on, it's sad.
I need to make sure that there's no other cuts or bruises that we need to be aware of.
I think this is a bit serious as well, don't you?
Yeah,
How would you have felt if you were 13?
that's supposed to be done at least in private with like two people, like the police and the guy to search. I mean, in front of people, I think they get to strip.
And you had two grown men looking at your bits?
I wasn't accused of a crime.
That's it, though, mate. Accused. He hasn't been found guilty. He's been accused. Can you not do anything about this?
I'm sorry. They're entitled to underpace.
Mr. Miller, promise I will be very careful.
I don't know you from Adam, mate.
Mr. Miller, we
You know what I mean?
we
That's
really
my
do
little
need
boy.
to
He's 13.
cooperate with this.
Like I've said, he's 13. He's 13.
Passcodes, we can tell him.
Come on,
Mr.
mate.
Procedure, Mr. Miller.
That's
Mr. Miller, Mr.
13.
Miller, this is good for Jamie's
fine.
defence.
It's fine.
You okay?
I don't mind.
Yeah, for a parent, it's heartbreaking, man, to see your son going through that.
Jamie, just okay to pop your clothes off for me. So I need to observe, and then PC Grogan's just going to observe me, all right? Just want to pop your clothes on the side there, yeah.
Strange, a very strange feeling, strange scenario.
Turn to face me. Alright. And just lift your arms up for me. There we are. You can turn to the side. Yep. And then face the wall behind you. Okay. Then you can pop your arms down now. You can turn back to face me one more time. Okay, and if I can just ask you to lift up your penis, I need to make sure that there's no defensive wounds on your scrotum.
You can feel the anger in the parent growing up, like increasing just by how ridiculous this is. But this is procedure, who knows?
Okay.
I mean, it's uncomfortable for everybody there.
All right then. And that's done. So, I'll ask you to pop these clothes on for me, and then we'll pop yours just in this bag here.
I will never want to be in that situation, I mean, so awkward.
What are they for, mate? What are you going to do with them?
To be used as evidence, Mr. Miller.
What's your favourite subject in school, Jamie?
Why does that matter?
Just humour me.
History.
Why?
I like the stories.
And what's your favourite bit of history?
We're doing the Industrial Revolution.
Oh, are you? All right, okay. Who do you
Lawyers,
like who took
man,
part in the
strange
Industrial
questions.
Revolution?
You know Brunel.
Yes, yes I do.
I like him.
Why?
Because he did stuff no one else did. Boats, trains, everything. He just did it.
Yeah, he did. Smart kid. All right, I'm not here to ask you whether or not you did or didn't do it, Jamie.
He didn't do it. There's no way he did it.
My job, and your dad's job, is to protect you whatever happened last night, okay? And the police, they're trying to find out what happened last night, but they're not here to protect you. They believe you're guilty of something, and that's why we're here, all right? So all I want you to do is say no comment, all right? That's it, just no comment.
To everything.
No, not to everything. That won't go down well. Just to questions about the events of last night. All right? Do you think you can decipher between questions you should answer and questions you shouldn't answer?
I don't know.
I mean, no comment for events that happened last night, but you can answer any other question. I mean, you need to be careful in that scenario because the people asking you questions are very clever. They're not just random people asking you questions.
Is your name Jamie?
Yeah.
And where were you last night, Jamie?
No comment.
That's it. That's it. Whenever you're unsure, whenever it's 50-50, just say no comment. And if I think you should answer the question, I'll advise you so, all right? But you're a very bright lad, and I think you'll do absolutely fine. I'll be in there, your dad will be in there. I won't be afraid to speak up on your behalf. And your dad can also speak up whenever he chooses. All right?
Can I?
Oh, yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, that makes it easy then, doesn't it? Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna see how they're getting on setting up for this interview. If you could sit tight, try to be patient for me. I'll be back for you. All right?
That is not an interview. That is like, I don't know what it's called, but it's definitely not an interview.
Just be yourself. They know you're his dad, we know you're his dad. It's okay to process, it's okay to be shocked, and it's okay to be human. Right?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't normal, do you know what I mean?
No.
Never even been in a police station before.
You'll be fine.
I just don't want to get it wrong for me lad, you know what I mean?
You'll be fine.
I'm shitting myself. He's a good kid, yeah? And I'm a good dad, do you know what I mean? He really is. Look, you said yourself, you even said he was bright, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did.
So, do you understand?
I can see that, but here we are now, and we've this to deal with, okay? And I think the police have some pretty compelling evidence. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to ask for blood. They wouldn't have been able to make the entrance that they did. Now, I don't know what that evidence is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to become clear to us very soon, okay? So, the best thing for you to do is to raise that chin up, be the good dad, and suck it up.
Yeah, it's scary and also sad for the dad because he's put in a position whereby he has to be there for his son, but then he doesn't know if his son did it or not. But then at the same time, he may say the wrong thing, and then his son may be in trouble. And then it's a very strange situation to be in, especially when you have no experience in such scenarios. So I can understand why the dad is very sad and also scared at the same time because he has never been in a situation. He doesn't want to put his son in trouble.
Okay.
like that.
I'm gonna ask you once, okay? No matter what's happened, no matter what you've done or you haven't done, I want you to tell me the truth. Did you do it?
I don't think that is a good question to ask in the police station. I mean, there's cameras, there's microphones. I mean, you can ask, but outside. I mean, he was already inside. I assume he can't go outside. But I don't think it's safe to ask that question there.
No.
Promise.
Promise.
But if you didn't do it, then just at least post comes things for the parent. You know,
Okay,
that
then everything's gonna be all right then,
it's
isn't
gonna
it?
be fine.
Hey?
I want you to listen carefully.
And how many rights does he
You
have?
do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Okay?
Yeah.
I am D.I. Bascom. In attendance is D.S. Frank. We are talking to Jamie Miller, his appropriate adult, Eddie Miller, and his solicitor, Paul Barlow. The time is 6:58 a.m.
That's so early in the morning.
Shut up.
I'm going to start off with asking you what you did last night, Jamie.
Last night?
Yeah,
Jamie?
it wasn't that long ago.
No, come on.
Okay. What did you do?
No, come on.
That's not really helpful, is it, Jamie?
Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Let's move on to something we can talk about. I've been reading your school reports.
Why?
I got your teachers to send them over. It's looking good. Doing really well. You're a good student. You want to take your A-levels?
You can answer that, Jamie.
I don't know.
Okay. They also talk about some problems with your behavior more recently. Last year or so.
These investigators, they are just trying to poke, to ask ridiculous, not ridiculous, but of course they have a plan on what they're going to ask. I guess they have a plan where they're going to go around, but then come to the topic at last. But you also have to be careful in answering these questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are the problems? What are they?
I don't know.
Do you have good friends, Jamie?
Yeah.
Okay, who are your good friends?
No, come on.
Oh, you won't get them into trouble.
You battered my door down this morning, so I'm not sure you can say that.
That's fair. Okay, look. I'm going to ask you about romantic relationships, sexual relationships.
Why?
I mean,
Wow.
it's 13.
I noticed on your Instagram that you reposted a picture of this model. What's her name, Jamie?
I just like her pictures.
You don't know her name?
No.
Okay. You also posted a picture of this woman and this woman. Below this one, more recent one, you can see that there's a series of comments and innuendos which seem pretty aggressive. They're from you. How do you feel about women, Jamie?
What kind of a question is that?
Are you attracted to women?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, are you gay? Why are you gay? I mean, it's a strange question to be asked. I mean, maybe the guy. I mean, this interview is not something you want to do in front of your parents, because your parents are learning things about you at the same time. Everything that you do is being exposed in front of everybody. All those strange things that you do, all those things that you do when you're alone, now they're being put. Because these investigators, they bring everything about you. They're going to talk about everything about you, everything that you do.
These the type of women you're attracted to?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
If you did, would you want her to look like any of these women?
No, they're too old.
It's true. I also see that you posted pics of you and who I think are friends. Where were these pictures taken?
Train station, I think.
Okay. Who are these boys? I understand you don't want to get them into trouble. I get it. But they're not going to be in trouble, man. It's fine. I'm just trying to build up a picture.
Jamie, it won't be hard for us to find them. You're a smart lad, aren't you? You can see that.
Go ahead. Tell them.
That's Tommy. That's Ryan.
Okay. Good friends, yeah?
Yeah.
You're in a lot of pics with them.
Only because Tommy tags me in them.
Okay. Is it always you three out together?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
How long have you known them?
Year 1, Tommy, and then Ryan came in year 4.
Okay. What do you guys like to do together? What's fun for you?
I don't know.
Sports, films, music, dancing, what?
Just going into town.
Hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you hanging out with them last night?
No comment.
What time did you get home?
No comment.
Okay. Okay, I get it. Everyone's trying to do their job here.
He's getting frustrated, the investigator now, because when he touches on the topic, nothing's being answered.
If you remember rightly, Jamie, I was the one that suggested you get a solicitor, wasn't I?
Yeah.
All right, may I ask you what you were wearing last night?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, our scene of crime officers didn't manage to find any of your clothes from last night, but they think they've managed to find your trainers. Can you identify these as your trainers?
It's quite hard in a photo.
Do you own a pair of Nike Air Max in white and blue?
Yeah.
Thank you. Were you wearing them last night?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
You're supposed to say no comment.
Jamie, do you know a girl called Katie Leonard? There she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not in your age group, is she? But you do share some classes together, that's right, innit?
English.
English. Top set English.
And this woman. Below this one, a more recent one, you can see that there's a series of comments and innuendos.
Is that the
She
picture of the
pretty
girl?
aggressive. They're from you. Now, how do you feel about women, Jamie?
What kind of a question?
Are you attracted to women?
Very strange question.
Okay. And are these the type of women you're attracted to?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
If you did, would you want her to look like any of these women?
No, they're too old.
It's true. I also see that you posted pics of you and who I think are friends. Where were these pictures taken?
Train station, I think.
Okay. Who are these boys?
Friends.
I understand you don't want to get them into trouble. I get it. But they're not going to be in trouble, man. It's fine. I'm just trying to build up a picture.
Jamie, it won't be hard for us to find them. You're a smart lad, aren't you? You can see that.
Go ahead. Tell them.
That's Tommy. That's Ryan.
Okay. Good friends, yeah?
Yeah.
You're in a lot of pics with them.
Only because Tommy tags me in them.
Okay. Is it always you three out together?
Well, I guess so, yeah.
How long have you known them?
Year 1, Tommy, and then Ryan came in year 4.
Okay. What do you guys like to do together? What's fun for you?
I don't know.
Sports, films, music, dancing, what?
Just going into town.
Hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you hanging out with them last night?
What you say? No comment.
No comment.
What time did you get home?
No comment.
No comment.
Okay. Okay, I get it. Everyone's trying to do their job here. If you remember rightly, Jamie, I was the one that suggested you get a solicitor, wasn't I?
Yeah.
No, now it's trying to be manipulative now.
All right, may I ask you what you were wearing last night?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, our scene of crime officers didn't manage to find any of your clothes from last night, but they think they've managed to find your trainers. Can you identify these as your trainers?
Yeah, that's a very strong evidence.
It's quite hard in a photo.
Do you own a pair of Nike Air Max in white and blue?
Yeah.
Thank you. Were you wearing them last night?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Jamie, do you know a girl called Katie Leonard? There she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not in your age group, is she? But you do share some classes together, that's right, innit?
English.
English. Top set English. Very good. Maths and French, you're in set 2. It's good, that. Do you two get on?
Yeah.
Yeah? Describe each other as friends, then.
I don't know.
She occasionally comments on your Instagram posts.
Who's
doesn't
the
she? So,
girl?
yeah,
Is
it's
it like
probably a
somebody
sign
she
that you're,
knows?
like, friends,
Or is
right?
it the one that's been killed? Who is she exactly?
I don't know. Maybe.
And do you think other people would describe you two as friends?
What is she who's dead then?
Why would you ask that?
Is she?
Oh, yeah. She is. And we think you know that. So it's really clever of you to ask the question if that is the case, don't you think?
Careful, dear Bascom.
Okay, then.
I mean, it's the question you can ask because they are keep insisting about her. So it's asking, is it the one that is dead? I mean, it's a valid question because they keep
Tell you what,
bringing her
describe
up.
your friendship to me.
No comment.
All right. You seem prepared to talk about your other friendships, but not this one. Can you tell me why?
Well, I think that's pretty clear why, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm asking Jamie.
We knew each other at school, but not out of school.
Right. And was it a relationship that ever went beyond friendship?
I wouldn't even class it as a friendship.
Were you attracted to her?
No.
Was there anything that could be described as sexual between you two?
No, he's 13 years of age. It's a bit strong.
I know. Just have to ask the question, that's all. Can you answer it for me, kid?
No.
Was it her you were going to see last night, Jamie? Did you go and see her?
No.
See, her parents have told us that she left the house at 8:30 p.m. Was she coming to see you then?
After I said we weren't even mates.
But you did see her, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Her body was found at Crowther's car park just past 10:30 p.m. Paramedics arrived at the scene, were unable to stop the bleeding. It was confirmed that she was killed less than an hour before, which means between 9:30 and 10:30 p.m. Where were you at that time?
No comment.
I don't know.
But you were out.
No comment.
Okay, if I were to ask your dad here what time you were home, what would he say?
No, I was on call. I'd been in for 10 minutes when you kicked me door in.
And you're not interviewing Mr. Miller?
No.
Were you following her, Jamie, or were you meeting her there?
Well, neither.
Did you kill her, Jamie?
No.
You didn't kill her?
No, I think they're leading him now. I mean, I guess it's a valid question to ask, but it's a bit too early to
No,
bring
I
the
didn't.
question.
You've got me confused with someone else.
Okay.
Do you know how many times she was stabbed, Jamie?
No.
7 times. 7 times all over. My chest, neck, thigh, arm.
That's bad.
A lot of stabbing.
Does that upset you?
Of course it does, look at him. She's a young girl.
You do know what CCTV is, don't you, Jamie?
Hang on. So I think that would be a good opportunity for us to take a break, have a private consultation. Jay? Jay, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I really think that we should. I'd
No,
insist
I know.
on that.
No, but I don't think it's a good idea. Because he's told them he's not even a friend. He doesn't really know it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And he's got nothing to hide. So go on. So he's going to tell you.
That's fine. We'll
Yeah.
carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a break.
Okay, so Jamie, we've been looking through CCTV images of you and Katie from last night, okay?
No. I think they should take a break. The lawyer knows more. Maybe the guy was included in the camera. Maybe he's in the CCTV. Maybe the kid is lying. The father trusts the son too much. I mean, no, I think getting a break was a good idea.
Gone through council footage, local businesses.
What we've managed to do is we've put together a timeline of her movements and your movements, okay?
So this is you, isn't it? In the middle, there. Meadows Square, 7:43 p.m. So that's you. We can tell it's you. We can see your jumper, your jeans, the Nike Air Max we just discussed. And these are your two friends, Tommy and we think Ryan. I'm not too sure. You were with them for about an hour, and then you left them.
And then you just wandered round for quite a long time, didn't you?
We see you here at the Battered Place, 9:02 p.m. Got you here passing the library, 9:17 p.m. Got you here corner of Shetley, 9:43 p.m. These are you, right? All of them. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Then Katie pops up. You see, we don't see when you spotted her, but we do see you following her. Why were you following her, Jamie?
Dad.
Answer the question, son.
But I was-
She's walking past the crossing at Forbridge Street at 9:46 p.m. You can clearly see
So this was saying the break was important here now for the lawyer to
that here. Everyone
advise.
can see that, right? And at 9:47 p.m., same place, walking in the same direction, is you, Jamie. So you were following her. I ask you again, why were you following her?
I wasn't.
Did she know that you were following her?
I
Is
wasn't.
there some sort of problem between you two?
No.
Jamie, mate, it's not just gonna go away. You sure you don't want to tell us what happened? You're gonna have to say it sooner or later.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay. I'm now going to play you some footage. This is of you and Katie from the car park last night where a confrontation happened, okay?
He's getting nervous. You can feel he's breathing heavily. He's getting nervous now. So he fought her, he beat her.
I think that's enough, okay? That's where we are. How did you get home without anyone seeing you, Jamie? You threw away your clothes. We didn't see when it happened, but we know it happened. You kept your trainers. Too expensive, am I right? There will be blood on those trainers, Jamie. And with this tape as evidence, it's not looking good. Do you want to give us a reason why? Why would you do something like this?
Well, he's saying he didn't do it. This guy is...
Jamie,
I hate investigators, man. They put things in their mouths all the time. I mean, I understand they're trying to look for evidence, but damn, he's 13.
you want to say sorry to Katie's mum?
It's time to
I
great
had to talk to
guilty
you
trip him
just
now.
past midnight last night while she was sobbing on the floor because her daughter is gone. Do you want to say sorry to her? I'm terminating this interview at 7:12 a.m. Let's go.
See, that's what I'm saying. The break was necessary. And then this guy, the kid, I mean, he's scared, but at the same time, he's acting suspicious. A lot of questions unanswered, a lot of gaps in the story. A lot of gaps.
I'll give you 2 a minute.
He knows that this guy is in trouble now. He knows. It's very sad. Now, the evidence is really bad. The evidence is really strong. I mean, they haven't really caught him camera, but it's very strong. And then the father now started to doubt the son. The lawyer also, the solicitor, knows that the evidence, like he said earlier, the evidence is very strong. The guy is saying he didn't do it, but it's really good for him. I mean, I'm very curious to watch episode 2 to see what happened. But yeah, a very interesting series. If you like the reaction, please comment below, subscribe, and let's jump on the next episode. And yeah, coming soon. See you.